So I'm in North Attleborough right now, on the second floor. That's this building right here. There's like 5 people upstairs. Um, it's really calm. Right across the street, directly right there, is a gas station, coffee, cigarettes, whatever. The town is super small. It's that way if you head south. It's on North Washington Street, and then you got East Washington Street, which is parallel. That gets to all the shops like Stop and Shop, Dollar General, um, and a few other places, Domino's Pizza and stuff. And then Walmart is, I think, 3 miles south. You have to pass 295, Highway 295, which is latitude. Um, but yeah, I kept looking around on Google Maps to see what was the best location, like a quiet, calm location. Not much to do, and I don't know anybody. And there's just no sketchy people asking if I want stuff. That same guy, as I was trying to pick up my stuff, saw me and he tried to follow me into the property. Thankfully, the guy who runs the place was right there and told him to leave. But he was like, "Oh yeah, you stole me money." I'm like, "I'm the one with the money. I gave it to you. What do you mean I owe you money? Like, I have enough. I don't care. Like, and the fact that you owe me money." He was just saying shit because he wanted to get some stuff. And I'm like, you're walking onto a sober house premises. Like, we can call the cops and have you arrested for just trespassing because he was a prior resident. Um, and the fact that no business wants to deal with him in the entire town. So he gets like this attitude where he doesn't care and he's top shit, but no one in town wants to deal with him. He's known for being untrustworthy. He just takes people's money and just runs off and smokes some crack, and that's it. He's the town crackhead. It's like, are you kidding me? You ruined your reputation, and you're still stuck in the same town. You live at a homeless shelter right down the street, and then you're talking to people who kind of got along with you, and then you say this shit. It's like no one in the whole town will trust you. Why do you keep trying? You're better off just moving to a different city altogether. So that's why 130 miles away, now I'm here. Don't have to deal with that. People around here are friendly, whatever. There's a 7-Eleven right down the street if I don't want to go to Speedway. There's outdoor seating for a lot of restaurants. They're nice. I'm still getting a large chunk of pandemic unemployment up until the end of July. After that is $267 a week, not $867. Hopefully Congress will pass an extension to the federal. Even if it's like $400 versus $600, it would still help everyone out, especially pay for rent, and I can save for next year. Because what I'm looking at is right now, I have enough for at least 10 months rent without having to look forward. Right now I have saved 10 months rent. I have food stamps. I have $400 in food stamps, so I can go shopping. I can get food. It's a quiet, smaller house. There's only, when he opens the downstairs, there'll be only 10 people for the entire house. The last place I was at, I liked it, but the guy ran it too much as a business, not a house. So he had 14 guys in the main house, and then, like I said, 5, 5, and 5 for the other houses. Rent there was, for the main house on the corner, was $900 the first month for a $100 deposit fee. $800 is whatever month after that. You could use your food stamps to take off, so technically I was only paying $600 a month. The first month I had actually accumulated $900 and something in food stamps, so I had used the first month just food stamps. Waited for the PUA to come in. It kicked in. I got all my retro. That's why I was able to save. The second month I just gave him $600. But the second month he never took out the difference of the food stamps. So I still have that plus the next month's food stamps. That's why I have $400 instead of just $190 something, whatever. So that's why I was able to have enough when I got here. so I got myself familiarized with the town. I like it because it's only a mile away from Providence. If I take one of the buses, it goes right to Providence or Pawtucket right there, right on the border of Mass and Rhode Island. It's 40 miles away, northeast diagonal or southwest diagonal to Boston. So I'm completely away from a major city. I don't have to worry about the commotion. COVID is not really affecting around small towns like this. That's another reason. Pittsfield was just a little too much spread out. As much as it wasn't congested, just how people responded to like traffic and holidays and stores. It was 4 miles to Walmart, and everything else was just too spread out. So what is it? July 8th. It's about 11:30. As you can tell right now, it's a little breezy, but it's about 90% humidity at about 80 degrees right now, and complete overcast, obviously. So it's a nice day to go for a walk because it's overcast. Plus, you got tons of trees. All the leaves have grown in, so you've got shade if it gets sunny. And then after a couple weeks, I'll be able to just walk around by myself. But right now, if it's close by, I can just walk down the street. I don't really need to go anywhere. So I have the laptop now. I have my phone. I got the newer phone, not the newer version or anything, just a new phone because the other one cracked a little bit. So I sent the third cracked phone in to get a rebate. Rebate's coming in to the old location. Once it comes in about 5 days, I'll call the guy who runs the place to be able to forward it to my mother because she's the one who paid for the second phone. I paid for the third phone. Thankfully, I got this durable ass piece of metal on the back. You got a flip tripod. It's good for, The only problem is, though, as of yesterday, when you open it up, there's this little piece of plastic right there. You'll see where you should not see that bottom part of the metal. It should go underneath like that. So it's snapped. It's just, and it just dropped out right now. So it's just this thin little piece of plastic, and so if I do it the right way, see, now it opens up all the way. So I have to push down and pull over, and that piece looks like it's stressed too, so it's going to snap soon. So after that, it's fine for vertical. I can actually set it right on my laptop vertical. It's fine. But if I'm going to set it horizontal, it'll keep pushing. It'll keep stressing. So that's fine. It has the little card holder for a credit card or my ID or whatever. Shock absorbent. That thing cost me $37 just for the case. Only because I actually went to a store. I didn't want to have to wait to buy it online and have the shipping and stuff. But otherwise, I'm all set. I got all my clothes. I only put it into 2 boxes and a duffel bag. The only thing I didn't bring was brand new desk chair. It was a brand new laptop desk. It was a simple, flat on the side, pull down the middle, and 5 wheels. So it was kind of portable. You can move it around. You can take it apart and carry it. I just didn't want to have to bother, especially here. I could just go outside and put it on the table. There's a kitchen table. I just told them you guys can keep it. But then when I got here, I realized there was one major thing I was missing. It was all my polo shirts. I had about 10 different colored polo shirts. They were in one drawer that the guy just didn't check. So, not that I really care because they were all cheap. They were all $5 a piece. And I still have my white polo shirt. I still have my button-up shirts. I still have all the tank tops. This is new. This is kind of weird because if you notice, there's no seam or there's no hem on this part. There is on the bottom, but so it's actually it's almost smooth. You can actually do that and not have to move the shirt. My other tank tops have that, and it's a little tight, so it just feels like I'm not wearing that around the neck or in the shoulders. It's more lightweight. I think these were $6 a piece, so I bought gray, navy blue, and then this maroon, and I got it a month before the estimated shipping. It said August 14th, so I got it 2 days ago. So I'm all set with clothes, I'm all set with electronics. All set with, tobacco. And location is super simple, so I don't actually have to navigate anything. There's a bus that actually takes everyone anywhere for free, because they don't want anybody really touching their units or anything, or spending more than like 5 seconds near the driver. So they just prefer to people to just have free rides. That was the same thing in Springfield, Boston, but which was weird, not in the Berkshires. Once you get to Pittsfield and around there, they still require you to pay for fares. There's no way around it. And I thought it was funny because everywhere else in Massachusetts where there's public transit, it's free. I think except for the train, because you still need to tap the card to get through the little doors that open, whatever. But for buses, you just get on. And yeah, it's much quicker. So there's a bus route that goes right to Stop and Shop. There's another one that goes to Walmart. There's another one that goes to Rhode Island. They're all on one road. There's no scattered roads, whatever. That's why I like North Attleborough. Attleborough is actually east. It's about 10 miles east of here. And that's like downtown Attleborough. So there's more commotion. It's like a small city. This is like a town, though. This isn't really a city. That's why there's no major stores. There's a CVS, there's a Walgreens, there's a Stop and Shop, a Dollar General, just basic stuff. 7-Eleven, of course. So I'm just like relaxing. I just couldn't handle the commotion, and then seeing people that I dealt with at the homeless shelter starting to walk around again, just triggered me to like not want to be in the area anymore. So I just took off here. So